Just to make a report, our main menu, sorry, we just go to a blank form. You don't need to have any of the whizzes because you don't actually want any data in there. So we can just make a very basic menu here. If you go to design view, it will work best. So I want to put a text field somewhere, so just call it main menu. Again, you can move that around and change the sizes and all of that type of formatting things. So I'll just do that quickly. Okay, so a lot of this will just be resizing to get it the size that you're interested in. You can add things like background images to that if you want to. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm sure you can manage that. You can also add other bits. The main thing you're going to add though is these things that look like 4X that are buttons. So I might make one and I want to open a form. So you just go form operations, I want to open a form, tell it which form, so I want to open my customer form. You want to show all the records. Okay, let it know what it is. It's usually better the text than putting the other stuff there. When we have a look at that running, I'll now click on that, and because I've got this button here that simply closes, it's a bit like a lasagna, so you know how it's layered. So you've got your menu, you click on that and then your customer form sits on top, so you want to close that and it just falls back to the menu. So you're not constantly saying open the menu, open the form, open the form, open the menu, and you end up with 25 screens open at once. Okay, so we go back and you can simply navigate from one to the other like that. One trick with, wrong one, close that. Okay, one trick with doing this, when you do the actual ones for a report, don't go to print report because that will automatically send it to the printer. So Liam, are you listening to that? So when you go to report, just go to preview report. We've only got the one report there. Okay. That's the problem with just putting a picture in there, okay? You can't tell what it is. One thing that some people will do, and it will work just fine, so that will go there. There is no way to put a button on a report, because remember it's supposed to be printed out, it's not to be navigated, so you simply just need to close it and it will fall back to that page. What some people like to do as a technique is they'll have a preview one and they'll have, say, their customer form and customer report, and it will look something like this. So they'll put a label down here, customer, and then they'll have the button there. So they'll have the form and then the report beside it as the two options. And here's my sales. Some people would like to have a button that takes you and shows you all the queries, for example. So financial reports or something will be a button on here that just opens up a second menu. And by doing that, you can have all of those type of things in the one place. So all your financial reports are a menu by themselves. So in your assignment, you've got to put a decomposition diagram of your menus. So you could list out how they work. Again, the design of that is completely up to you. And at the end of the day, it's a fairly simple process. So it's just making a blank thing. Again, if you want to add images there, you can do that, or backgrounds and all of those things. But you're all bright enough to do those without too much help.